Since 2009, the TV show Toddlers and Tiaras has given us an inside peek to what really goes on in the beauty pageant world. From epic tantrums, frilly dresses, and lots of hairspray, viewers can't get enough of the show's adorable stars. If you've ever wondered what some of these beauty queens look like now, we have pictures of them all grown up, and you'll have to see to believe. If this is your first time visiting our channel, don't forget to subscribe and please give this video a big thumbs up. Today we'll be showing you photos of the cast of Toddlers and Tiaras all grown up. Stay tuned to see what Kayla Hatton looks like these days. She's still as beautiful as ever. Alana Thompson. One of the most popular stars to ever appear on Toddlers and Tiaras is none other than Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson. When she first appeared on the show, she was sassy, bubbly, and really hyper. She and her mom June introduced the world to their go-go juice. It was a mixture of part Red Bull and part Mountain Dew that left Alana bouncing off the walls in each and every scene. Her popularity soared after her appearance on the show, and she and her entire family were granted their very own spin-off program called Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. But their reality TV fame was cut short in 2014 when the program was canceled by the network. In an interview, Honey Boo Boo said she was kind of happy, but kind of sad that the show was over. However, she didn't stay away from reality TV for too long. She later appeared on her mom's show, Mama June, From Not to Hot, and it's amazing to see how much Alana has grown up. She still has the same adorable baby face, but she has definitely matured throughout the years. If she wanted to return to competing in pageants, we're sure she'd still be a top contender. Don't you agree? Madison Tootie Berg. In 2009, the world was introduced to Madison Tootie Berg, and it was pretty difficult not to fall in love with her. She was far from being a toddler when the show aired. In fact, she was a 10-year-old much older than most of the other stars on the show. She had been competing in pageants for most of her life, and she was definitely a pro at it by the time she appeared on our TV screens. Just like many of the other popular contestants, Madison had a strong personality and a lot of confidence. She was also very poised and elegant, and it was those two traits that helped her win almost every pageant she competed in. Although many years have passed since she first appeared on the show, Madison is still competing and dominating the pageant industry. She recently took home the title of the Miss Mississippi Teen United States. Doesn't she look stunning in her yellow gown? But aside from competing, she's also getting ready to head off to college. When she's not in class or studying, she'll be spending most of her time practicing with the university's cheerleading squad. Even though pageants are still a huge part of her life, Madison is also very focused on her education. She understands that having brains and beauty is such an awesome combination. Brenna Gaskin. In 2009, Brenna Gaskin strutted her way into our lives. She appeared on the Toddlers and Tiaras episode entitled Beautiful Dolls. Brenna was indeed beautiful, and she did have many physical similarities to a living, breathing doll. She became so popular on the series that she was invited back to appear on the show in 2013. Many people were surprised to see just how much she had changed. She was much taller, of course, and her hair was longer and blonder than ever. She was still competing in pageants, but another opportunity opened up for her that same year. If you've ever seen the Johnny Knoxville movie Bad Grandpa, you probably recognize one of the contestants in the beauty pageant scene. It was Brenna, of course. In the film, she had the same bold and vivacious attitude that she displayed on Toddlers and Tiaras. If she ever decides to retire from beauty pageants, we're sure she'd have a successful career as an actress. Following her cameo in the film, Brenna has been away from the public eye, but we were able to find some photos of what she looked like in recent years. Take a look at her now. She still has the same adorable face and the same megawatt pageant smile. Lacey Mae Mason. In 2012, Lacey Mae Mason made her grand debut on the television program. She captured everyone's hearts as the first star of the show to be born with a form of dwarfism. She wasn't going to let her disability hold her back from living out her dream of becoming a beauty queen. Prior to appearing on the show, Lacey Mae had competed in and won many pageants. Some people may look down upon beauty pageants and the unrealistic standards of beauty they portray, but her mom credited the competitions for giving Lacey Mae a lot of confidence and self-esteem. Standing on stage, having people applaud her, and being crowned the winner at many pageants helped Lacey Mae realize that people accepted her and loved her for who she was. And we're sure it was an awesome feeling. Following her appearance on Toddlers and Tiaras, she even made an appearance during a beauty pageant skit on the Chelsea Lately Show. These days, the beauty queen is still as beautiful as ever, and there are some elements of the pageant world that still pop in her day-to-day life. She loves to get all dolled up and wear costumes during her free time, and she still looks as glamorous as ever when she wears a beautiful gown. Alaska Mathews. When we were first introduced to Alaska Mathews, she was going head-to-head with her rival Gabby on an episode of Toddlers and Tiaras. Alaska, who was 9 years old at the time, really had her heart set on taking home the title of Ultimate Grand Supreme. The episode caught a lot of backlash after Alaska's mom was seen bleaching her teeth and dyeing her eyelashes. Viewers were also outraged when cameras showed Alaska screaming out in pain when the eyelash dye seeped into her eyes. Despite the negative criticism, Alaska continued to rack up trophies and tiaras in the beauty pageant circuit. Her mom admitted she spent $15,000 to $20,000 a year on preparing for the competitions, but it was a small price to pay for Alaska to take home the crown. In 2013, Alaska's family was faced with a very scary situation. Some of Alaska's pageant photos popped up on an inappropriate website with some pretty disturbing content. Alaska's mom later appeared on the Dr. Phil show to confront the owner of the website, but her appearance on the program backfired. Many people blamed Alaska's mom for the pageant photos being leaked on the website since she was the one who encouraged her young daughter to dress in a mature way. The show definitely brought a lot of negative attention back into the pageant community, but it hasn't deterred Alaska from competing. She's still involved in the pageant world, and we're sure she's still dominating every single competition as usual. Just check out this picture of what she looks like now. All hail the beauty queen. Terilyn Ashburger. You remember Terilyn Ashburger, right? She was the gorgeous redhead beauty queen who dazzled us all from 2009 until 2011. She appeared on Toddlers and Tiaras alongside Alana "Honey Boo Boo" Thompson, but these two young beauties couldn't be any more different. While Alana was hyper, energetic, and a real diva, Terilyn was the complete opposite. She always remained cool, calm, and collected, especially when under pressure. Her appearance on the show opened up many doors and opportunities for her. She made appearances on various talk shows in the US, and it was pretty certain that she was destined to live her life in the spotlight. Judging by these photos, it's clear that although Terilyn is still a stunning beauty, she's also enjoying her life as a kid. Check out what she looks like now. When she's not busy in school or playing dress-up, she's hanging out with her friends or having fun as a member of her school's cheerleading squad. She has also branched out in the music world and started a singing career. Do you think Terilyn has a chance at being the next big pop star? Let us know what you think down below in the comments section. Kayla Hatton. How could we forget Kayla Hatton? She danced her way into our hearts with her iconic Shirley Temple performance. With the $10,000 grand prize on the line, Kayla stepped onto the stage with her ringlet curls, her gingham dress, and a lollipop in her hands. But as soon as the music started, she showed the world her epic dance moves that stole the show. Before appearing on the program, Kayla has been a veteran in the beauty pageant world. She started competing when she was just 15 months old. She definitely had a lot of practice on how to capture the judges' attention and take home the grand prize. On the show, Kayla mentioned how much she loved competing, but she was also in love with dancing and cheerleading. To this day, she's still involved in those hobbies. Now, are you ready to see what Kayla looks like now? Here she is. Kayla is still a natural beauty with a love for cheerleading and dance. We thought she was absolutely adorable on the show, and she looks just as pretty all grown up. Judging by this picture of her showing off her cheerleading moves, we're convinced that Kayla is multi-talented. As she gets even older in age, she'll definitely be a force to be reckoned with. Isabella Barrett. Isabella Barrett was at the center of attention on Toddlers and Tiaras, but for all the wrong reasons. Viewers were shocked when she lashed out at her co-star Paisley Dickey. In the scene, Paisley dressed up as actress Julia Roberts' character in the film Pretty Woman. Many people thought Paisley's costume was very inappropriate. Isabella lashed out at her co-star and called her a very hurtful and derogatory term. Isabella's mom eventually pulled her off the program, which was definitely the right thing to do. Thankfully, Isabella was able to turn the situation into a positive experience by using her fame to launch her very own business. Through her company Glitzy Girls, she sells her own line of lip gloss, velour hoodies, and jewelry. A portion of all sales are used to benefit an anti-bullying campaign. According to her mom, Isabella is now a millionaire thanks to her business venture. Even though she's still very young, Isabella is definitely enjoying the success her business has brought her. She reportedly owns more than 60 pairs of shoes, and she has her very own pageant room in her home. Aside from all the money she's raking in, Isabella is also focused on being a well-rounded individual. She speaks 4 different languages, and she even recorded her own song called LOL with fellow pageant queen Eden Wood. Paisley Dickey. Speaking of Paisley Dickey, we knew we couldn't create this list without including her. As we mentioned, Paisley found herself in the middle of a firestorm. When she appeared on Toddlers and Tiaras, her mom dressed her up as the character in the film Pretty Woman, and Paisley was only 3 years old at the time. Her racy costume, which included a blonde wig, a white and blue dress, and thigh-high boots, sent the world into a frenzy. Paisley's mom was criticized for the costume, and it didn't help that Paisley's co-star Isabella made a really demeaning comment towards her. We really wanted to feature Paisley in this video to show that she was able to overcome the bullying and the negative comments that were made about her in the media. Her accomplishments after appearing on Toddlers and Tiaras have been amazing. The beauty princess has been cast in various commercials, and she also does a little bit of singing in her free time. She has appeared on the TV show Red Band Society as well as the series Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Dawn. She also had cameos in the film Exeter and Beacon Point, but acting is something that comes naturally for Paisley, and she has been in front of the camera since she was just 18 months old. These days, when she's not performing, she's either modeling or practicing ballet and her hip-hop dance moves. Eden Wood. When you think of one of the most successful stars of the show, you probably instantly think of Eden Wood. When it came to competing, Eden always showed up ready to win. The blonde beauty won pageant after pageant. She was so successful that she was able to retire from the pageant world when she was just 6 years old. She returned to television in her own reality show called Eden's World, and she also made an appearance on Toddlers and Tiaras in 2016. But she wasn't competing for a crown that time around. She was brought on to judge the competition instead. Now that Eden is older and has 300 wins under her belt, she still loves to get all dressed up and dolled up in beautiful gowns. We can't believe how much she has changed throughout the years. Doesn't she look absolutely stunning? Well, Eden is proving to the world that she's much more than just a pretty face. She loves acting, and she was cast as the character Darla in the movie The Little Rascals Saved the Day. She also loves to sing, and she has hopes of becoming the next Taylor Swift. During her pageant days, she was homeschooled to accommodate her schedule, but now she's back to being a regular kid and attending school with her classmates. She's also a member of her school's cheerleading squad. Were you surprised to see what your favorite Toddlers and Tiaras stars looked like all grown up? React down below in the comments section. And while you're at it, check out our friends over at The Trendy for cool videos for teenagers. Thanks for watching!